What's up everybody and welcome back to my channel for the traditional end of year update video. Now, this is probably going to be the biggest end of year update video I ever have put out, mainly due to the fact that there's three very big things I want to touch on for this update video. We got college, future, and something else regarding this YouTube channel itself. So let's just get straight into it. There's a lot of things regarding college, the main point of which is that I'm going to be graduating in 5 months. Now, it seemed like 4 years ago I was just talking about graduation. Well, that was for high school, and now I'm about to finish college, which is it's a little scary, honestly. I don't know, what the future holds, which I'll dive into in a little bit, at least my plans for it. Will everything go according to plan? I'm not totally sure, but we'll cross that bridge when we get to it. But yeah, anyways, I am down to my last semester. I only have 4 more classes to do in 4 months, and then I walk across that stage, get my diploma, and then I'm off to wherever I'm planning to go next. There's a lot of places I could end up, or I could just end up here. Regarding college now, a little bit more in the present, I have something very big to announce for that. And that is, I've never, really been too open about what I've been doing in college on this account really much, but you guys should know that I recently, as of last year, have, studied abroad in Thailand and Montreal. So as I mentioned in my last year, in my 2023 update or, end of year recap video, those were fun experiences, and I miss those places a lot. I go back to Montreal pretty frequently, but Thailand is, way farther, so I'm hoping to go back there at some point, but at the same time, I'm also hoping to travel more of the world and everything, but that'll be in the future stuff. After I got back from abroad, I did 1 more semester, and then I just finished my fall semester of my senior year. And this is where I'm going to say that I've been majoring in something called game production management at Champlain College for the last 4 years. And what this major is it teaches me about the business practices of leading and managing a video game development team. And I've worked with many different teams over all 4 years of college. From starting literally my first year, they threw us into a class where we started making games, and honestly, that class could have gone better, mainly for the fact that really no one knew what they were doing, because no one had any, well, some people may have had prior experience, but not everybody necessarily in their respective disciplines. So they cut that class for every year after me, but still, it's a good class to really just dive right in. And then later on, you take more and more classes working in these teams, as well as your major-specific classes within all these majors. That all culminates into the college capstone experience, where there was 14 teams this year, everybody made some games. 13 of those games were pitched at our Greenlight show, and only 8 of them went through. And one of those 8 happened to be my game. And that's where I'm excited to announce that me and my team's game, Booklet's Big Story, will be published on Steam in May of 2025. So Booklet's Big Story is about a book named Booklet who's been delivered to the Grand Library with no story. He's just got blank pages in him, and your job as the player is to guide Booklet around the world of the Grand Library and help him write his story. This is a game that we're marketing toward kids due to the fun, whimsical theme of it, as you're seeing on screen right now with some of the footage. We're planning to add a lot more to it this upcoming semester in our part 2 of the capstone experience. And then when we pitch that at our end of year senior show and publish it, hopefully we'll be noticed and people will, want to play it, and we'll hopefully just be recruited right there. But crossing fingers for all that to happen the way I want it to. So yeah, I'm just super excited about this. I never thought before finishing college I'd be actually publishing a game. But here we are, literally in 5 months, Booklet's Big Story is going to be available on Steam. I could not be more excited, and I absolutely love my team that I've been working with. And after onboarding some more people for the spring, we're just going to make it even better than it already is. So look out for Booklet's Big Story on Steam in May of 2025, and you can check out the full trailer on my Level Designers channel if you would like. And we're gonna make a channel for our studio coming up soon. We can't do any work over winter break because they want us to break because they care about our mental health and well-being, and I appreciate that. So they being the professors or the stakeholders in this case. So yeah, that's our game. That's what the rest of college looks like for me, publishing this game and finishing up everything and literally graduating, and then I'm done, which is insane. And that leads into the future. What does it hold for me? So I've been applying for jobs left and right in the game industry, specifically for, you know, producers and stuff. And I know the state of the gaming industry right now for jobs. It is not great. And if you watch the Game Awards 2024 this year and listen to Amir's very powerful and emotional speech, you know, he's the guy who helps you get hired. And I'm gonna probably reach out to him more, see if we can connect and things like that, but also use connections that I've got around in the industry and stuff. So it's really just all about, you know, who you know and what you know a little bit. So yeah, but the industry, yeah, I know how treacherous it is. People are not happy. Players are not happy that developers now only care about money, and they're no longer making games for what the players want. It's like, because, you know, it's all about money. It's all about money. So hopefully, if my generation breaks into the game industry, we can maybe change that and make games more player focused instead of money focused for developers. There's a variety of places I could end up. I could still be here in New York. I could start my own studio. I could be on the other side of the country. I could be in another part of the world. I don't know where I'm gonna end up. I've just been applying for jobs all across the country, really. I might start looking to branch out into other countries, but there's a lot of legal stuff to go through with that, so we'll see what happens. I've already been denied from a lot of jobs, again, because, you know, job market sucks right now. Hopefully that will change, and as I continue to write cover letters and polish my resume and get help and recommendations from people, hopefully I'll land something right out of school. I know it takes some time, and you gotta be patient. So that's what I'm gonna do. And that also, of course, means I might move. You know, this is my parents' house. I have the apartment in, you know, Burlington where I go to college. You should check out that tour video that CJ's Balin edited. Again, as typical of him, he did a great job with it. I will be editing this one. However, he is going to edit the holiday haul when that gets filmed. So look out for all that. Check out the tour video. It's a nice place. I'm going to miss it when I graduate, as I say in that video. But if I land a job right out of college, I'm going to have to move to wherever that job is. If it's a remote job, of course, then I could be anywhere that allows remote work. Because some states, remote work isn't supported. I don't know why, but it just isn't. So I could either stay here, I could move somewhere where maybe there isn't an income tax or land tax or whatever. Texas. But I don't know. I don't know what's gonna happen. So we're just gonna have to wait and see. But I'll probably make some videos about that when we come to that point. That's the future, really. I'm a little bit nervous for what it holds, but no matter what, I think whatever it throws at me, I'll get through it. I think for me, it's about staying in touch. That's what I'm gonna have to do. Will I make more videos while looking for jobs? I mean, maybe, because I mean, what else will be there to do? Will I become famous here? I don't know. That was my dream 10 years ago when I started this YouTube channel. Wait a minute. 10 years. Next part of the video, here we go. That is the big part of this channel that I was referring to earlier. So, February 13th, 2025, which is 2 months, month and a half from now, will mark 10 years since I uploaded my very first video to this YouTube channel. And I know it's, you know, moved accounts and changed names a few times over the years, but this is the same YouTube channel that I have had since that fateful day in 2015 when I created it and uploaded the first video. You know, that terrible paper video with my iPod and the worst lighting imaginable. I could not even... Oh god, it's so bad.
Hello guys, this is Nintendo Guy 1981. Now, Nintendo does these directs, so I was gonna do one too for my first video on YouTube, telling you guys the schedule of my channel, what kinds of videos I'm gonna upload, and so on.
So I imagine that was kind of hard to watch. Seeing how my content has evolved over the years into this now instead of whatever that just was. Oh man, but yeah, 10 years on YouTube is a month and a half from us, and I'm just blown away by how long it's been, how my content's evolved, the people I've met through the YouTube journey, and I have a lot of ideas for what I want to do for the 10-year anniversary celebration. However, as I mentioned, it's my last semester of college, and my primary goal is to finish that, walk that stage, and graduate. Another thing that I had in mind was maybe doing like an all-year kind of celebration for like, you know, the entire year of 2025 being 10 years. Because after college, I mean, even if I do get a job, I'll have more time because at a job, you know, hopefully I don't expect to have any overtime work to do, but you never know. And plus, I'm a little bit of a workaholic. I like to work overtime sometimes, especially if I'm really motivated to finish a task. I'll just do it. I'll work past my ended time to finish whatever task that is, if it's super high priority especially. There's other things that I thought of. I thought about making some of my older videos public again, maybe just for the year to reminisce about it, maybe react to some of them with friends, have just some kind of one-time party, or try and film some videos like I used to. But of course, maybe I'll make them a little bit better. I still have a lot of paper that I could use to film some of those videos. Maybe I'll even bring back the news videos or something. I haven't done one of those in 5 years. But yeah, I have a lot of ideas, but I also want to hear from y'all. What ideas do you have to celebrate the 10-year anniversary of this channel? I'm gonna commission somebody to make a nice channel banner for it because it's just been that black bar for 5 years. While I've been slightly more active on here compared to years previous, I still want to somehow get more active. Maybe do another live stream because I've got much better equipment now to really like do a good live stream. I think having a desktop helps a lot with that. As you know, with those live streams I did back in 2020, I only had like one laptop that was functioned better, and then my old laptop, which was like kind of deteriorating as it chugged along barely. I used that for chat, and like that was it. So I don't know, leave some ideas in the comments, and tell me what you want to see for the 10-year anniversary, and I'll look at all the ideas, compare them, budget them even, and see if they're actually feasible. Because if you give me something ridiculous like flying around the world or something, I'd love to do that, but sorry, like that just can't happen. I cannot do that with everything else that's going on in my life that I kind of have to slightly prioritize. Well, not really slightly, but prioritize over this right now. But yeah, I'm getting really nostalgic, so you might see some reaction videos to some of my old content with people that have maybe never seen it before. It's gonna be hard for me to watch, but we'll see what happens. Just comment down below what you want to see for the 10-year anniversary of this channel, and I will see if I can make something happen. Again, I don't know what I'm gonna do, when I'm gonna do it, where I'm gonna do it, how I'm gonna do it, but I do want to do something to commemorate 10 years on YouTube. I know I've taken breaks and stuff, but I've still posted at least one video in every year from 2015 all the way up to now, and in 2025, of course. So leave your suggestions and ideas in the comments below, and I have a feeling a team and I will be sorting through those to see which are possible. And also, I mean, all year celebration, one-time thing. Should I just make the old videos public again and react? I don't know. I want to hear from the fans. So that's going to do it for this update video, year recap. I guess we'll recap the year or something. I know in the first clip I didn't really put that in, but 2024 was a chaotic year for a numerous amount of reasons, both in my life and the world. But I think the craziest thing that came out of this year was the fact that I'm going to be publishing a game. A team and I will be publishing a game in 5 months. More like 4.5, but yeah. So as I said, look out for Booklet's Big Story in May of 2025 on Steam and itch.io. So can't wait for that. A little nervous to graduate, as I've said, but I can't wait for that as well, so I don't have to do any more class and stuff. Can't wait for the 10-year anniversary celebration of this thing, with this channel, whatever it's gonna be. And yeah, so don't forget to comment your suggestions for what I should do for 10 years. Like this video and subscribe so you don't miss the 10-year anniversary celebration, whatever it's going to be. And I will see you all in 2025 for that.